Hey everyone, I'm back again. So now we're going to talk about setting goals. This is extremely important and it's definitely something that I didn't know on a very high level, and now I understand why I didn't achieve the goals that I set for myself many times over and over again. And you will probably feel the same. So there's one time of the year that we all set goals, and there's also that time of the year where we probably set the exact same goal 12 months later. So New Year's Eve is that time where everybody sets goals. We're very sure we're going to achieve them. This is what I'm going to do. It's going to work this year. And then you find yourself 12 months later in the exact same position, setting the exact same goal. Why doesn't it work? I realised that I was setting the same goal every single year, and I didn't know why it wasn't working until I started to understand what type of goals I needed to set. So we have A, B and C type goals. So your A type goal is the goal that you know 100% you can master, you can achieve it, there's no challenge at all to it, and you're not even going to get resistance to it because you know you can do it. You've probably done something similar to it or achieved the same goal over and over again, millions of times, so there's no challenge at all to it. They're the goals that we normally set. We go, oh yeah, I can do that. I'll set that goal. And you get to the end of it and there's no real excitement in it. So then you have B-type goals. And your B-type goal is when you say, I think I can achieve that goal. You're not 100% sure, but you're 90% sure. Because you know if certain things click into place, then this will happen. So you're saying, I think I could achieve that goal. So again, that's not going to give you the challenge that you need, because somewhere along the line you're going to go, oh yeah, look, it's grand. Look, if it happens, it happens. It doesn't matter. I think I can do it anyway. Then you have C-type goals. So it's the C-type goal that you really want to be creating in your head, because that's the goal that's going to bring you out of your comfort zone. It's going to bring you face to face with the terror barrier, which is exactly what you need to go through to get to the other side so that you can achieve things on a massive level. So what's a C-type goal? A C-type goal is your fantasy goal. It's the goal that you create that you absolutely have no idea. And when I say no idea, I mean no idea at all how you're going to reach it. So I have set probably 3 or 4 now at this stage, C-type goals that I have achieved. When I started out, I had no idea how I was going to achieve them. These are the fantasy goals that you don't even tell people about. You don't tell people about because they will say, you can't do that, or you can't reach that goal, or you can't get that car, you can't go on that holiday, you can't get that job. That's not them talking, that's their programming talking. That's their paradigm talking. And when we have paradigms which are attached to our social conditioning, we live within that space that everybody else lives in, that don't push outside your comfort zone, and we don't really achieve things at the level that we can. So you are limitless. There is nothing that you can't achieve. There is nobody that can actually tell you your limit. And many of us have heard through schools, oh, you're not reaching your full potential. Your teachers could never ever determine what your full potential was. So that's a statement that we've heard growing up, thinking, oh, I never achieved my full potential. Your full potential is, you never want to achieve it. You always want to be thriving for and pushing for something bigger and better. So your C-type goal is going to be your fantasy goal. You are going to sit there and say, but how do I do it? The one thing that I would advise you on, and this is something that I go into in really deep detail with my own clients, is you don't have to worry about the how. When I heard this first, the logical part of me, the logical part of my mind was saying, how do I not worry about the how? Because how I worked before that was that I had a structure and a strategy, and I went from this point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4, and I knew how to get to places. That's not what you do with a C-type goal, because it's so huge, you get overwhelmed. So what you do is you build the vision of the goal that you want, whether that's yachts, whether that's planes, whether that's a house, whether that's a family, whether that's a partner, whether that's a job. It doesn't matter what it is. It just needs to be big enough that you don't know how to reach it. So I want you to build the vision, really build the dream in your mind, because your imagination, which is one of your mental faculties, and I was talking about mental faculties in one of the previous videos, your mental faculties, we have 6 of them. Imagination is one of the most valuable mental faculties that we have. From a very young age, we're told to stop dreaming and stop doodling and don't be talking silly and you can't do that. But now I'm allowing you the space to use your imagination like you did when you were a kid and build the dream. Build it big enough that it scares the living daylights out of you. If it doesn't scare you, it isn't big enough. There's a quote floating around that says that on it, and I've read it a million times before. I never understood it until I started to create my C-type goal. If it's not big enough, or if it doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. So go over it and make sure it's exactly what you want. Do you know that thing that you want that you would never tell anybody about? That's what I want you to go grab. That's what I want you to build in this vision. I want you to really hold on to that vision in your head. And every time you close your eyes, I want you to be able to see your vision of your goal in your mind. You're going to use your imagination and you are going to focus from the end as if it's already here. Now we hear this all of the time. Imagine that it's already here. All you're doing is you're doing it in your mind. It's the effortless way. So you're going to close your eyes and you are going to imagine that this is already here. You're going to put in all the little details in your mind's eye and you're going to build this fantastic vision. You have to live from the end, because when you live from the end, when you live on that certain vibration where that fantastic goal is, you start to get ideas and you start to get opportunity and people come into your life, and that's how you figure out the how. It appears. Now, I know this might sound really esoteric and it might really sound up in the air, but this is what I have been doing over the last year, and I've got such amazing results. Results in areas that I've been trying to get results in for years. And even at the start, when I started to do this, I was thinking, oh, I don't know, is this a bit difficult? It will be as difficult as you say it is. If you keep saying it's difficult and keep saying it's challenging and I can't do this, then absolutely it will be difficult, it will be challenging and you won't be able to do it. But if you hold the vision in your mind and you say, I can feel it, I can smell it, I can taste it, I can touch it, it's already here, it's easy. Even if you don't believe it, say it. Because all of those words will be your new speech, will be your new affirmations. Every word is an affirmation. So you can choose good words or you can choose bad words. So it's totally up to yourself. So I want you to build the vision. It's easy. It's already here. I have it. And put all of those details into your mind and hold that vision until you get enough ideas, until it starts to spark you and starts to spark opportunities to come into your life and people and places. And your environment will change, your mind will change, your life will change, and your dream will be in your reality at some stage. If you need my help on this, please contact me on my social media platforms. You will see them in this journal. Please send me a message and I would be absolutely thrilled to go through this in more detail for you. No problem whatsoever. Until I see you again, best of luck with this. Dream big as you can. Talk soon.